You're watching ABC 40 News at 11.
A soon-to-be sophomore at Amherst Regional High School wants his town to honor cable TV comedian Stephen Colbert.
Welcome to the report. I'm going to go out on a limb and say it is good to have you with us. And
Stephen Colbert hosts the Colbert Report on Comedy Central every night. Amherst Regional High School student Will Hoffman wants to honor the comedian with a Stephen Colbert Day in Amherst. He says the process started with a petition at the school, then it became a school club called the Colbert Hors d'oeuvre.
What is the Colbert Hors d'oeuvre?
I know that you're in it, and that you have a cool t-shirt, and you talked about it in English class last year. And it was awesome. And it's also about Stephen Colbert, and I like that show, because it's funny.
I know that you're a big fan, and I know it's your creation.
It's your club.
Well, I know that you wanted to make a national holiday out of it, too.
The what?
The what?
What? Colbert Hors d'oeuvre.
Sure?
What the hell is that?
The Colbert Hors d'oeuvre. Yeah.
It all began with Stephen Colbert, comedian, host of the Colbert Report, and self-infatuated pro-conservative pundit.
I'm just some paranoid megalomaniac with a bloated ego and a victim complex who thinks everything in the world just spins around him. Yeah, that's the simple answer.
Before the Colbert Hors d'oeuvre started, Stephen Colbert acquired multiple honors, including one, a mascot in his honor, which resulted in a bet.
If the Generals win, he's got to wear an Oshawa Generals jersey for an entire show. And of course, if the Jennies lose, then we'll just declare it Stephen Colbert Day whenever his birthday comes around.
William Hoffman, an Amherst Regional High School student, had recently become a Colbert fan when he saw this and got an idea.
I don't really know how it started, but I just had one of my crazy ideas. Let's have a Stephen Colbert Day in Amherst, Massachusetts.
This idea grew from an official proposal to a school club.
I remember you one day telling me that you were going to do a club or something about Stephen Colbert. I don't remember exactly how you put it. And I was like, who's Stephen Colbert? And then he told me, and then I watched the show, and I thought it was funny, because it is. So then I decided to join.
I was approached a little over a year ago now, I think. I can't really remember the date exactly. By yourself, actually, who was interested in forming the Colbert Club, to watch episodes of the Colbert Order, to talk about all things Colbert, to potentially petition for Colbert Day in Amherst.
It all started when Willie Hoffman came to me and asked me to be the club advisor for a group of students who were meeting to organize a petition to have Amherst declare Stephen Colbert Day.
I found out about the program through Willie. He had asked me originally whether he could come to the select board to present the idea. The select board would designate one day.
As the idea grew, it earned its own name and its own seal.
This is the official seal of the Colbert Hors d'oeuvre. You see, it took a little while, but, Microsoft Word, I found a picture of an eagle, blue circle, red circle, made a C and an O. Not many people see that, but it's there. And then fiery letters, Sequote Ferrator Veritasiatatis, a Latin phrase meaning, follow the bringer of truthiness.
You kind of made the final word on what the name of the club would be. I had thought of 3 different ideas: the Colbert Order, the Colbert Project, and the Colbert Initiative. I asked you about those 3, and you said.
And then Colbert Order is the best because the other 2 sound really stupid.
Yeah, I realize that now. Especially since everyone keeps on mixing up the name of the show and the name of the club. It shows just how official it is.
The Colbert Hors d'oeuvre quickly gained support.
At the time, Colbert fever was sweeping the nation, and being a fan of the show, I decided that it would be a great cause for my time.
It was definitely a unique club. I wasn't sure how many students were going to be interested in joining it.
Along with William Hoffman, others joined the ranks, including Mike Kane.
He was very dedicated to the idea. He was very loyal. Yeah. Although he did have some of his Mike Diaz.
I am Mike Kane.
Jeremy Salwan and Sashi Wallace.
Yeah, they had the most fun with it.
Fresh. Dude, shut up!
And Jared Dalkus.
Well, Jared is my neighbor. He's been my friend for a long time. But because he wasn't even in middle school yet, he didn't go to any of the club meetings at school.
How were you involved with the club?
Well, I came to all the meetings that you had here, and I know I was at the select board meeting.
Every Thursday afternoon, the group met after school.
And oftentimes, meetings dealt with signing up members, organizing a blog site, and the procedures by which you petition the town to have your request heard at town meeting.
At the average Colbert or Dare club meeting, we would go and brainstorm ideas on what we could do or how we could go about forming a Colbert Day here. And a lot of time, we just screwed around and did nothing.
We watched like Stephen Colbert's clips on YouTube.
We did.
Whatever. We just drew weird stuff on the board, you know, had fun. It was a lot about us coming together as a group of people.
Oh yeah, that's what we were doing.
You forgot?
No, it's just I was having too much fun.
Very casual. It was like we didn't really do much. We just got there, hung out, maybe talked about whatever laziness happened.
The main project of the Colbert or Dare was to start a petition for an official Stephen Colbert Day in Amherst.
We decided we would get as many people as we can to sign a paper saying that they would like a Colbert Day.
A petition.
Okay, a petition, yes.
We got many signatures.
We petitioned for a Colbert Day here in Amherst. Whenever there was a big event going on somewhere in the town, we would take that as an opportunity to get as many people as we could to sign our petition for a Colbert Day in Amherst. And some events we went to is the town fair we attended and got many signatures. Did we go to the Taste of Amherst?
Yeah.
We went to the Taste of Amherst.
From my recollection, there was a very poor turnout at some of these events. I remember showing up and being like, where the hell is everyone else?
And actually the petition had quite a few people who signed it.
How many did we end up having? About 300?
200.
200. No, it was like 250, right?
Over 200.
Okay. It was over 200. Between 200 and 300. I think the exact number was about 270.
One event included trying to get Simpsons creator Matt Groening to sign the petition.
Matt Groening didn't care.
He didn't even see you.
It failed. However, the local newspaper did hear about the club and published an article.
Yeah. Apparently, the local newspapers sweep the morning announcements for juicy tidbits of news. And I was called by someone from the Hampshire Gazette, and they interviewed me about the Colbert or Dare and the phenomena that was rapidly sweeping the neighborhood.
At one point, the or Dare attempted to reach Stephen Colbert himself.
I remember one thing that I tried to do, I called it Operation Eagle's Nest. At the end of the school year, in my course class, we were going on a field trip to New York City, which is where the Colbert Report is filmed. So I decided that I'd try and find Stephen Colbert and personally deliver a package containing various documents and one of the t-shirts. First, I tried the Comedy Central building. I didn't get past the front desk. I'm not really surprised by that. And later on, I went to the actual studio. I was right outside the building where they filmed the Colbert Report. But since it was a Saturday, it was closed and locked, so there was nothing I could do.
The Colbert or Dare also became a mindset and a personal experience.
The Colbert or Dare was more than a club to me. It became part of what defined me. Everything that I did, those tiny details, were for the Colbert or Dare. This seal was on everything that I made. It wasn't the club, it was me. And this won't sound good, but I felt like the club wasn't about the members of the club. It wasn't even about Stephen Colbert. The club was about me, and just me. It was only mine.